Honda's K-Series engine shouldn't work as well as it does. The design breaks nearly every rule modern engineers follow, yet it dominates both street racing and professional motorsports. Here's why that matters. Most performance engines use individual throttle bodies for each cylinder. More precise air control, better response, sharper power delivery. The K-Series, single throttle body feeding all 4 cylinders through one shared manifold. It's the budget approach, the compromise you make when cutting costs. Except Honda wasn't cutting costs. They chose this specifically. The intake manifold stretches nearly 2 feet long with smooth, sweeping curves that look more like sculpture than engineering. Air travels this extended path before reaching the cylinders, which should kill throttle response, should make the engine feel sluggish and disconnected. Instead, drivers describe it as telepathic. That manifold length creates something unexpected. At specific RPM ranges, pressure waves bounce back and forth inside those tubes, ramming extra air into cylinders right when valves open. It's called Helmholtz resonance, and Honda tuned those curves to exploit it perfectly. Free power from physics alone. Then there's the head design. Convention says you need aggressive camshaft profiles for high horsepower. Lift those valves higher, keep them open longer, sacrifice low-end torque for top-end scream. The K-Series uses remarkably mild cam profiles. Conservative duration, modest lift, nothing that screams performance on paper, but watch what happens inside the combustion chamber. Those mild cams work with precisely shaped ports that generate intense swirl patterns in the air-fuel mixture. The mixture spins like a miniature tornado, which means it burns faster and more completely than aggressive setups with lazy airflow. Honda got efficiency through elegance rather than brute force. The cylinder head bolts directly to an open-deck block. Most performance engines use closed-deck designs because they're stronger, more rigid, better for high-boost applications. Open deck is the economy choice, yet K-Series engines regularly handle twice their factory power output without structural failures. Here's what Honda understood that others missed. The weak point isn't the design philosophy, it's the execution. They obsessed over details nobody else prioritized, oiling system passages sized perfectly for flow rates, piston ring tension balanced exactly for seal and friction, bearing clearances held to tolerances tighter than industry standard. The K-Series proves something crucial about engineering. Following all the rules gets you competent results. Breaking the right rules for the right reasons with flawless execution. That's how you build a legend that's still unmatched 20 years later.